These niggas think I'm motherfucking playing. I'm official. Watch this shit.
Hey,
What
Thought
more
you
can I
can
say?
yes, podcast show.
All day. Welcome to everything.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're gonna do. All right, y'all. It's the LSB Mic Show. We in here. We gonna do what we gonna do. I want to introduce my bald head supreme man.
Hey,
Who's you?
man, it's AKA Supreme, AKA For You to Envy, AKA All First Verse.
Yeah. Whenever we do this show, y'all always gonna see me
Supreme.
shaking my head because this nigga goes hand with the AKAs for what?
Because I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about, how I want
That's
to
what he
talk
gonna
about it.
do.
Fuck
But
him.
we got our earthworm Jim nigga right here. I love him to death.
I like
They
that.
call him Mr. Skinny
I
Head.
like that one. I like that one. That's cute. Yeah, it's BU here, man. You know, podcast. Shit.
Yeah, BU is
I love our
all
podcast
day,
shit.
every day.
All day, every day. This is
You
me.
know me.
I'm cool, chilling and collecting.
J Mar all day.
J Mar.
We in here.
I call a nigga Mar, but he call
I'm the weird one out of the group
nah.
because that's what I
I
do.
wouldn't say the weird one. You just the more.
I'm a weird one. No,
Nah,
I
you the
accept
more,
that.
You the more one. You just like you don't. You're not one sided.
Yeah, I like to, I like to figure out what
Yeah.
we
So-
doing.
As they describe themselves, once again, you'll understand why I'm all first verse. I'm gonna say what I want to say when I want to say it, and they do what they do, and I do what I do,
This nigga think he a whole rapper.
I know, right?
and just gotta skip fucking butter.
Jeezy,
sometimes.
go ahead, Jeezy.
You know, I just say what I want to say, and I'm unfiltered, and they are too. But on this topic, we're gonna get a little touchy. So, Butter, you had some shit happen to you recently, and you like to
Yeah. I mean, this topic is gonna be more so about do we think that the system ain't really built for brothers, meaning us as black people, and let me not say black people, more so us as black men.
Mm-hmm.
I had a situation happen where I was, I would say two situations where I was about to be a correction officer and I was about to be a police officer. I'm gonna give y'all two stories, break it down real fast to y'all, something quick. Something real quick, I'm gonna start with the CO one first. Did everything, passed the civil service test, went to stage 1, stage 2. If y'all don't know what that is, stage 1 and stage 2 is more so like you go to the place that they have where you do the fingerprint, you do the drug test, you do the site test and everything right there, and they have a video playing for you where it's like more so that shows you like what the training is going to be about. So I did all that, got there, and it was crazy to me. I never really peeped it out the first time. When I went there. When I got there, it was more so they called me and this white guy
Mm-hmm.
into the back, and this is when we was about to do fingerprints. So as we doing fingerprints, like 4 or 5 COs came up to me and the white guy, and they was like, they asked the white guy first. They was like, "Hey, what you got on your driving record?" And he was like, "I just got 4 DUIs, like it's regular, like it's regular. Like I just got 4 DUIs." So I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking like, "Damn, bro, you got 4 DUIs? Like you about to get kicked out?
Yeah.
Like you ain't even about to start."
Mhm.
No lie, and this is on my sister grave. Everything I love. The COs literally said to him, "Oh, we can work around that.
Mhm.
Don't worry about that. Go get your fingerprint done, and you're good." Next thing you know, they asked me, "Hey, like, hey, what you got on your driving record?" I said, "I had one suspension, driving while suspension. Literally didn't know. Took care of it the very next day. Very next day. It wasn't even more than 24 hours. And then I had another thing where like registration wasn't right. whatever, and literally took care of it the next day. Literally. When that happened, they was like, well, maybe you need to go take care of that, and then you come back.
Mm-hmm.
I literally looked at him like, I didn't pay no mind because it was like the first time that it happened to me when I was trying to get in something. I was like, but this man has 4 DUIs.
I got you.
And then you telling me all I got is 1 suspension, driving while suspended, and I took care of it the next day, and then 1 registration, I took care of it the next day, and then y'all saying I had to go take care of that because I might not be eligible to make it to the correction officer.
Yeah, next level.
I said that's crazy. I was young at the time, so I didn't really think of it. I took care of it, did what I did. I didn't pay no mind. Never went back to corrections after that. So recently, like literally recently, like I would say literally like 2 weeks ago, I never told nobody I was about to be a Woodland cop. So I'm going through the processes. Did everything. I was supposed to go to the academy. Definitely took the drug test. Was about to take the psych test. Everything was good. Literally like 2 weeks, like not even 2 weeks. A week later, I got a call saying something about, oh well, we ran your driving record and it's crazy. I said, it's crazy. What's on the driving record? That's so crazy about it. Literally, kind of like the same things that happened because it was already on there. So they was like, oh well, unfortunately, we're not gonna go with you because of that. So I almost got down about it, but I was like, you know what? Maybe God got something different for me. And I'm not even upset more so about it, but it's more so like I think like other black men. This is why I feel like other black men do dumb stuff that they do, because it feels like it's not set up for us to be successful to be cops or whatever, because they want to like I feel like they try to more so want to control it, if that makes sense to you. I mean, what I mean by control it, I mean like
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's more of like, this is why I want to come in.
Right, this is
the
what
person I don't want to
right,
come in.
right,
Yes,
right.
yes.
And then you have cops out there literally right now that dealt with prostitutions, that did with all that. I'm not naming no names. I don't know who, but this is from what I know from a cop friend. Like I know that, bro. This is what you did. All this. They got literally people out there that record is way more fucked up than mine's. And you telling me just by a little tweak of something that happened when I was a young kid that I can't try to better the community? You feel what I'm saying? It's like more so it's kind of like fucked up, because like me thinking I was gonna go in there, I was thinking I was gonna go in there and like, I wouldn't say change the world, but I felt like cops was getting a bad view of everything, so I wanted to like
Change everybody's view of what's going on.
exactly.
Yes,
So I
yes.
wanted to go in there and be like, you know what, I'm gonna be one of them cops that, like, all right, I got my people. I don't want to see no cop get hurt. I don't want to see none of my people get hurt. So it's like I'm there to protect both parties, if that makes sense to you.
But I'm listening to everything that you're saying.
Right.
So the thing that you're saying is you was going in there as you wanted to do everything for your community.
Right.
But when you got into there, they didn't want to allow you to get into that situation where,
Right.
hey,
right.
you had these and that.
Right, and I'm more so saying it is because these and that doesn't equal up to what mostly some of the motherfuckers have
Correct.
on there.
Correct.
So I feel like with us being black, that they don't set us up to be successful. Only in our black communities, because that's who they have to deal with.
Yes, but
You feel what I'm saying?
I look at it as we have to be twice as good to get half of what they have.
Right.
And again, I'll take that from Papa Pope all day,
Right.
and take that from Scandal. We have to be twice as good to get to half of what they have.
That makes sense.
We have to understand those things.
Yeah.
When we are in a situation where we're trying to do a little better and get into the system and figure those things out, whatever. Not saying that you did anything wrong.
Right.
It's just we have to look at it. It's like, you know what? This is what they're going to bring at us, and now we got to figure out how we gonna do everything possible not to be trumped up into those situations.
Right. I mean, what would you say about it, Doc? How would you feel about it?
So
like my situation and the situation in general.
I'm trying not to like be like personal as far as your situation.
No,
So
be personal.
let's just look at it
That's
like
the thing that we are.
I know, but let's look at it like this, right? So when you think about this shit, is any system made through history?
Absolutely
I
not.
agree.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
So like I only want to just say you. Just is any system
Black
in
people.
history
No, let's say black people.
made for black people
No.
to succeed.
Right. I agree
So
with you.
I don't want to point it as if it's just a judicial system.
No.
I don't want to point it that way, but I do want to say that there's no system that's made for any black person to succeed. You have circumstances where you may have a black person that may over succeed what qualifications was put there because they're special.
Yeah, very true.
Wait, how are they?
They may over succeed. They may just be mental enough or talented enough to beat the system to where not only do they
But it's
fit.
not. It's, I understand what you're saying, but it's not about beating the system. And again, I
No,
understand what
not
Brother's saying.
beat the system, but beat those odds.
But with their odds that you're talking about, again, you got to be twice as good to get half of what they have. So let's go back to
wait, before you finish. You said twice as good.
Yes,
to beat their odds. Period. Right.
To be half of what they get.
So twice as good to beat half.
Correct. So
when I say they're special, that will make any person that makes it in any judicial system special.
Mm-hmm.
Mark your words.
Correct.
What I'm saying is it takes anybody in any system that is not Caucasian, it makes them extremely special to beat the odds, to be better than what they're going to allow you to be.
Very true.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
But I want to say we're already fighting a losing battle.
Already.
It's already a losing battle.
He's right.
So when you say that, right? So when you say we're fighting a losing battle, we can't. The obvious is stated.
That's the obvious.
You're fighting a battle that's not meant for you to win.
No, it's not.
That's the obvious. You're in
a battle where it's making it harder to win.
Listen,
and I'm not going to say it's not meant for you to win.
No, because
you can always win a battle.
No, you ready?
Very true. Because you gotta. But wait, you gotta look at it like this because it's definitely.
I hate to do this part, but
what's that?
And just cut you off. But
no, go ahead. I'm listening.
In any judicial situation, police, state police, corrections, there's a token. Why is there a token? Because that makes you special. You're the person we want to beat these odds. You're the person, not only do we want to beat these odds, we need you to beat these odds for our system.
So basically you saying
so a token.
Wait, hold on. So basically you saying that they just select those people because they want to, because it makes them look good on their system.
They select the person.
Because it looks good on the system.
That
you basically just want to say
they select the person they know with the qualifications.
You're basically saying that, right?
No, they select the person qualified enough to make it past the unsurmountable. So you may not be the person that they chose, but the token that they did choose,
right?
He made it past where you made it.
Yes.
So, right.
I get that. I get that. I disagree with you in the beginning part.
So when I say the token is they're going to choose the person that's able to make it to a certain point, but that token can't make it to a certain level.
Past the level, I'll give you.
They can make it to a certain point, but they can't make it past a certain level.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you can be a cop.
Yeah, I get.
But you will never be a fucking detective in this force. You could be a cop here.
Well, not that force, but it is
No,
some.
that's my
black
point.
cops
You'll make
that-
it. You'll make it to be a cop.
Yeah, but you want. I get what you're saying. So like certain departments only want you.
You'll be here, but
So-
you're never going to be here.
Okay, so let me do it like this, right? Let me do it like this.
Don't tap his knee like that again. I don't like it.
So let me do it like this. So it's basically like you're saying. This is what I'm getting from you. It's more so they definitely allow certain black ones in because it makes them look good.
It's not about they have to.
They have no
That's
choice.
a quota.
That's what I'm saying.
So
It
you
makes
are-
them look good, so
Yes.
it makes them seem like it's not.
You're
Makes it
not.
seem like it's not.
It's
racist.
no longer racist. It's you're a
Right.
token.
But
you're the one
but
out of two black guys and a force of 100.
1,000% with y'all. But we have to start looking at ourselves. All right, you know what? They saying that we can't have a record, or we can't have a driver record, or certain things. Even the white people, or that
Right.
you're saying,
Right.
hey, they doing this and doing that.
Right.
We have to again do twice as better than what the
So
our
you basically
counterpart
you're
is.
saying like you can't have a record.
No, you can have a record, but my thing is you need to look at that record. You need to know what's going on. You need to go ahead and look.
You're saying that you need to do.
You
You're
need
saying
to do way more.
But this is what I'm
So,
saying. But
that's
this is
the
what I'm
point.
saying to you.
That's
Like
the point.
even when I look at the record, it's more so like they're still going to be like, this is already on your record, so we're not going to even look at it.
correct.
I'm
But
on.
again, when you look at it as I just read this thing probably like 2 days ago, and they were talking about all men are equal, and
It's
and
not. It's not all men are equal. You're
but
not.
listen to me.
Hmm?
All men are equal. This is what happens in the Constitution. Everybody was all men are equal and this and that or whatever.
Right.
But all men are equal. But those people who are saying and write the Constitution and saying, hey, all men are equal, had slaves.
Very true. Like,
So how
like
is
Benjamin
all men
Franklin and
are
all them.
equal?
Like,
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
right.
How is all men equal when you already have
All
slaves?
men was never all equal.
You ready?
So again, as
History,
us being black people, or whatever,
history to me, and this is going to be probably a topic one time for our show. History to me was a bunch of lies.
history. No, it's not. I get it with a bunch of lies. History as what they put out to everybody
That they want
is
you to
a
think
fabrication.
You ready?
lies.
I just posted something yesterday.
I seen it
that
about the
said,
African
He was
guy.
the
He's the
richest
richest one.
man.
And you know what's crazy?
Ever.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to my coworker literally about that same day,
Mhm.
and I posted and I shared it to him. I was like, "Yo, I just was telling you about this."
You can Google it.
But
He's
this
the richest man
not to
ever.
cut you off,
But
Don,
you-
but
you-
not to cut you off, Don, but literally, I was saying to him, just like I said, history is a bunch of lies. When they said that he sold his gold to them, how do we know if he sold his gold to them? How do we
Or
know if they
took it.
didn't
Yes,
take it?
Absolutely.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So, I feel like we're doing a lot of. You ever watch you ever watch football drills? Is the
Got
in
the
and out
vaccine.
drills with the feet, bang in out, in out, in out, in out. I feel like we're doing a lot of in out, and I want to stay in. And as far as
You
that,
got 4 kids. You gonna stay in.
That nigga always stay in.
AKA Mr. Shoot the Club Up.
Four
But,
of them motherfuckers.
So when you look at the way it goes, so Mar may be the ideal candidate, but
Listen.
no matter how ideal he is,
Mm-hmm.
it's only a certain level they want to allow
No,
him to be.
I
No,
get
we-
that.
we agree
I-
with
What
that.
I'm saying is, no matter what that token is or who they are, there's only a certain level you're allowed at. Now you have that special 1 out of 25.
I wouldn't. Me
do-
personally, I
you-
wouldn't call them special.
How are they? Because they're not going to make it to where you
I
want
would-
them to be.
But listen though, and we all just agreed on this. I wouldn't call them special. I would call them the people that they want in.
No,
And only what I mean by that
just
is-
because what you have as a qualification gets you in doesn't mean you stay at that level.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is
Your
like,
qualifications allow you to be in that level, but what you're capable of may take you past that level without what they want.
what I'm saying more so is I get what you're saying and I understand it.
1000% get what you're saying.
I'm more so saying like I wouldn't call them special. I would call them, and this is just me. It don't got to be y'all or whatever you think. Me thinking that how it works is just like, all right, we gotta let this person in, we gotta let that person in, just so it looks good to us.
No, but I think we're past
Affirmative action.
I think
Affirmative action.
Yeah.
That's the word I'm really looking for.
I think we're past affirmative action. And
I don't think we are. I don't think we're past.
so when I
don't
say
think we're
that,
past
when
affirmative
I say that, I mean that it's not affirmative action isn't good enough to make it acceptable.
But I'm not there with
Affirmative action isn't good enough to make it. Affirmative action isn't acceptable enough to make it good enough. If you follow me,
No, I know what affirmative action.
like no,
I hear what you're saying.
It's affirmative action to put you in there, but that's not good enough for the black community.
All right,
It may be good.
I hear you.
So no, because I understand.
I hear him.
and
I hear
agree
you.
with
I
what
hear
Doc's
you. I hear
saying,
what you're saying.
But our conversation is going two different ways.
That's
my
no, and this is why I said that
It's going two different
this
ways.
topic is
But this topic can make it go too deep.
no, but this topic isn't a one-directional topic. So it's a topic. It's a topic for
it's
now.
dealing with black people.
But it's
never gonna be
not
one.
only is it opinionated, but it's more directional because there's other black people more educated than us that may have a more opinionated view
Right.
based on education. We're going based off of the level we're at to
Correct.
experience
Yes.
this.
Very true.
Yes.
But there's other
Very true.
people on
Very
other levels that could say, you know what? That's minute what they're talking about. But what we're talking about is major. And what I'm saying is we're experiencing only a certain level of that racism or that.
So would you say that is only where it sounds like to me that you're trying to go? Would you say that it's only in the urban area?
No, I'm saying it's only.
No, I wouldn't say it's.
So I'm saying it's only.
Probably more prominent in the urban area, but
That's what I'm saying. More prominent
It's
in the area.
easier to achieve those kind of goals for tokens in the urban area because the success rate of the people.
All right.
I get it, but I don't get it. I don't
So
get
so
that.
so
You said.
so
I
so
hear
say
what
so
he's
so say
saying.
so say Camden High, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
The average graduation rate may be blizzy blah blah blah, right?
I don't know, Blizzy, blah, blah, blah.
Say that the average
You
graduation
gotta
rate.
give numbers.
You said Camden High.
Yeah.
So let's say 75%.
All right, say 75%.
We being generous.
Let's say 50%.
We're being generous. So
Nah,
let's say
listen.
Camden High's graduation rate.
Woo.
I know, right? I had to fuck it up. I had to get together. Graduation weight.
He was being generous, y'all.
their graduation weight.
That nigga ain't graduating.
Graduation weight.
Their
Listen,
graduation.
when y'all see this, y'all get on that nigga, because that nigga said we're being generous, and that nigga ain't even say it right.
So Camden High's graduation
Collins
rate.
would.
Well, Pensacola High was.
I graduated from Camden High all day, every day. 2021.
What?
All right,
I know, right?
wait.
I had to fuck with y'all.
Let my bro say. Wait, let my bro guys.
So I'm saying the
01.
graduation rate.
See
Rate,
again,
rate.
again before it happens.
I fixed it. I said rate. So listen.
He fucked up.
You shut up.
Go ahead.
The graduation rate compared to
Yes.
shut up compared to what they expect, right? So how many people you think in the Camden High want to be a cop? And if you say only two,
Never. No. Nobody.
I don't think nobody.
bang. So
Nobody.
So that's 0%, right?
that we
Including
know
me.
of.
Nobody.
That's 0%.
Yes.
But wait,
so the
can we
Camden
say
PD
that? We don't know. Because you never know. Like, somebody might be at Camden
all right,
High,
so say it's 25%. 25%. 25%.
No, I would say 5%.
Say 5%.
Correct.
So the now you have, which is however you want to call it, this new police force, Metro,
So?
right? If Metro only expected 5% to apply, What makes you a motherfucking token?
But we are.
You're following. What makes you a fucking token?
But we
But
are
see, that's what
going
I was
a
trying to
whole
say to
nother
you.
level.
That's why I
Right,
said
of
that.
what's
No,
going at.
I said the topic
Exactly.
we could go so many ways, but when you look at what
But that's what I was
what
saying.
would they
to
go
you,
off
Doc.
of? No,
That's what I'm saying
so
to you.
in your circumstance,
Mhm.
in
We
Woodland,
talking about Woodland,
so Woodland is
predominantly
fucking-
white.
well, one Woodland is in the middle.
And
of
we
the hood.
only got
was
my
talking
boy
about
that's the
his
sergeant.
perspective.
My perspective.
Now we're
Yes.
talking about a
No,
whole different perspective.
I'm not
he
negating.
never went to Camden
I'm
High.
not negating his
Played
perspective.
there. Couple
What
times.
You can
I
play
know.
at Camden
No.
High, but when you
I never
go
went
to
there.
Camden High, or
What I'm
whatever, it's
stating-
a whole different.
What I'm stating
perspective.
is really simple.
What are you stating?
Maybe he was not the quality of token they were looking for.
No, because
Nah, it's not that.
That no, I'm not saying it's
I
okay.
get what you're saying, but that's
I get what
a
you're
whole
saying.
different topic.
Yeah, that's a whole different topic.
It's not. It's along the same lines. It's just not the direction of where we would like to take it at.
That's like
I hear what
saying
you-
Xbox
if
and
it-
PlayStation. It's
Right.
totally different.
Listen, if it was another topic that we would have brought to the table, and it had something to do on them lines, you're right. You're absolutely right. But we're
So,
talking
do
about
you feel like just because you're black, they said, you know what, that black motherfucker cannot be a cop.
exactly.
So, and I disagree with you on that one.
This
Well,
is
not,
why I
not
said
really like that, but I'm just saying.
No,
like,
I get what you're saying. 'Cause
Yeah.
again, I probably have like a little bit more information on it.
yeah, not like that.
I
but I'm just saying.
disagree with it or whatever because we kind of talked about it a little bit,
Right.
but not too much. But again, I always want you to feel like, hey, this is what you got to do because people are going to say, you can't do this, you can't do that.
Right.
No, what I'm saying is this, and this will make it good to come back to, because I know we got to be close to our wrap up,
Yeah.
but
You wasn't looking at the producer, but go ahead. Like,
Flamers.
he was giving you a hand signal, nigga.
sorry,
Okay.
Flame, I definitely didn't look.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is this: this is a topic that's not. It's not a. You don't have a time on this because
You can go on and on.
you can go based off of you. It can go based off of the shit I had when my dad was a cop, and it can go based off Mar when his dad was in that
Right.
in that field. But right now, you're dealing with a personal situation where you only can look at it one way.
I'm gonna take this shot.
You know what I'm saying?
That's- Okay. And
So-
our producer got to get into this.
So you ready? So with this being our opening day and our welcome back, what we're gonna do is we getting out of here, but we're gonna take a shot to breaking down barriers
But you know what?
and
Yes.
opening new doors and new avenues, and DJ Flames is about to take this to the next level.
Yeah, but get into your mic. But I just want
I'm in.
everybody to
Wait,
think
first of
that,
all,
look,
don't you talk dirty to me like that, you
But no,
fucking
I want
you.
everybody to think that, hey, look, you can't do certain things at a certain time, or
Right.
you can't be able to be a correctional officer
Nah,
or
nah.
a cop or anything.
You
My
can
cousin-
achieve
my
your
cousin-
motherfucking
my
dreams.
cousin
Wait.
just graduated
My
being a correctional officer on December 14th.
right.
Yes, it was hard. He's older. He's like what? Tone is like 40 something or whatever.
Right.
But he did a great job.
And that's what I'm trying to say. I'm never saying give up on your dreams. Never do that. Never blase. My experience I had with it. I done did, and what I really wanted to say was, I'm glad that you said I don't want our people to get discouraged about things that
Correct.
they can't change, because it's been more so that I've been through corrections, firefighter.
Yeah, but the thing about it,
I've
no,
been-
but
hold on.
I just all right. Go ahead.
I've been through all that. Corrections, firefighter, all that. I've been through everything. And it's I can see why, and this is probably going like what Don says, is going to probably be another segment of it. I can see why us black men go through something else, because we get discouraged, because it feels like every time we're trying to be good, we can't get up.
But I don't think we need to be discouraged. I think that we need to go ahead and figure out what we need to do and change.
But you
our
gotta
mindset.
understand. You gotta understand, Mar. Everybody don't have our mindset.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
That's why we have this
You feel
outlet
me?
to make sure
Yep.
people understand.
Right.
those things. This is why we have this
Everybody don't have
conversation.
so with that in hand, we on a great day. It's New
Correct.
Year's Eve.
New
And,
Year's Eve.
We gonna get
Blamers.
we're gonna get out of here on a great note. We're gonna take a toast to 2020 getting the fuck out of here in
Right.
2021.
And our
being
producer again gonna come take a shot with us.
oh yeah,
I
but
enjoyed 2020 because I did a lot in 2020.
no, but 2021
Yeah,
is
that fucking gray head did a lot in 2020.
nah. Listen,
Pull your
listen.
hairline out.
No, I'm
But-
not
but
doing that.
Before both of y'all get into y'all sidebars, man. 2021 is our time, man. It's time to actually step it
It's time
up
to shine.
and let y'all know that
It's time to shine. And it's time.
It's
and
an
listen,
LSB Mic year.
And it's time for y'all to like, subscribe,
And
to our
fucking
show.
comment, man. Comment.
Wait, hey, listen. LSB Mic Podcast Show on YouTube. Like, subscribe. I'm telling you, man. It's we got a lot of things coming up. Now
And we got a fucking
Wait,
TikTok, man.
now
We got a TikTok.
Now we with our person that we need to be with, our producer, and we good. So
Nah,
let's get it done.
Fuck that, I wasn't done.
And
Listen,
if
man.
somebody
Wait,
posts
our
that on
producer gotta
IG,
come take our
and
He
shot.
come take a shot, but listen.
Thank you, far too
You
kind.
fall
You're
too
done.
kind, man. Mr. All First Verse, baby. God
y'all.
damn it.
Love y'all. We love y'all.
In and
Everybody in and out. Love y'all. Let's take this shot. Before we done.
I do too much.
I gave you a shot. Yeah, nigga, put that shit down. I gave you a shot. Put your
Shut
shit
up. Shut
I
up.
eat chicken. I eat all day.
down. Yeah, I bet.
I ate a fiber bar.
All right, let me get out of here.
You all gotta get out. Nigga, I put a bit of liquor store 10 minutes ago. They all in the car waiting for me.
Who?
All the kids and the wife.
Well, why didn't you meet them?
Yeah.
Because we can't go separately. The truck is at home.
So let me show this shit, eh?
And go pee. I'm taking my glass with me.
Don't mind my business.
Yeah, take that glass with you.
Oh!
nigga. I'm gonna leave mine here.
You is?
Yeah, because I'm gonna wipe it off when we come back.
Okay.
You don't mind what?
Go ahead, go pee. Oh my God, this first episode about to be fire. Oh. I fucked up. I'm about to have a ball.
We're like, yep.